Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about LV handbags that I think, in my opinion, that is not relevant in 2024 anymore. And these are the handbags that have been very popular in the past few years, and I will give you some alternative of what handbags you should get as a consideration if you are still eyeing for this bag, or if one of these are still in your wish list. Now, before I start, I just want to have a disclaimer. Please do not take this personally. If one of these bags are your favorite bag or your dream bag, this is just merely my opinion and just for my experience in the past few years. These items are not as popular as the past few years, but you know, Louis Vuitton bag is always going to be timeless, depends on how you wear it. If you're new to this channel, my name is Murphy, and currently as I'm recording this video, I'm a sales advisor here in Louis Vuitton, Singapore, and this channel is all about Louis Vuitton products, Louis Vuitton items, luxury brands in general, and to help you decide on your luxury purchases through videos like this one. Okay, welcome back to me. I have just been in Vietnam last week. That's why I don't have an upload last week, and I have been to Dalat and Ho Chi Minh. It's not my first time in Ho Chi Minh, but Vietnam is one of the countries that I love to visit over and over again because of their delicious food and nice people. These are just a snippet of the food that we ate. I have traveled with Jimmy. If you have seen me on the selling floor before, you know that he's one of my best friends in Louis Vuitton, and I traveled with my other two colleagues, ex-colleagues, Papa Leon and Lin Ang, and we visited this beautiful town of Dalat. I just want to share a quick videos about this one. I would love to have my travel vlogs, but it's so tedious to edit it. So let's proceed to the main topic right now. LV handbag that died in 2024, or I could say that is not very relevant with fashion in 2024 anymore. The first one is Graceful bag. Graceful bag has been very popular amongst all the clients in the past 6 years, but last year it has officially discontinued. I was quite surprised that some of my followers in US says that they're still selling it in the store in US. Please confirm it to me if you are watching from US, because since last year, I think early last year, we haven't been receiving a replenishment for this handbag anymore. This has been famous because it is very practical. It is one of the most affordable bags that you could get in Louis Vuitton back then. I think I started with Louis Vuitton, it was 1,400 or 1,700 Singapore dollars. So yeah, it's quite practical to get it at that price, to have a huge size of a bag with that price. But right now we still have Hobo bags that are the same design. One of the most similar one is the Hobo Loop. It is a very practical, huge bag, and it's kind of like a crescent moon shape. So I think it's more practical than the Graceful because it keeps its shape, unlike the Graceful that is very flimsy if you don't have things inside. And the other one that I could suggest is the Hobo in leather, which is very quiet, luxury themed. I'd say that it's extremely elegant if you wear it because it doesn't have like that loud printing. If you are into quiet luxury looking elegant, the Hobo MM is one of the bags that I highly recommend to everyone. The second one that I'm going to talk about is the Palm Spring Mini. I remember this mini backpack. It's crazy. When I just started in Louis Vuitton in 2017, everyone wants to give me their money to put deposit or for me to put them on the waiting list, but I just couldn't because I couldn't promise a lead time or even promise if they would ever get it. But yeah, it was crazy until 2019, I would say. It's a tiny backpack that you can use as a crossbody, a body bag, and a backpack. It has been very popular because even if it's tiny, you can actually put a lot of things inside. But when it comes to replacements, I couldn't think of anything that you can replace with it because honestly, Louis Vuitton has been launching a lot of mini bags lately, but it did not reach the level of popularity of Palm Spring Mini ever. So right now, the latest one is the Montsuri Mini, and it's as cute, but I think the fame of mini backpacks just faded away over time. But if you're gonna ask me now, what would be the cutest mini backpack that you could wear as a crossbody? It is the Steamer Mini. It is a men's collection, but it is actually very cute for a woman than for a man. And I have a lot of female client that likes it so much and bought it for themselves. And yeah, they have no regrets towards it. Go for the Torilon leather because it is the most elegant and the most popular one. Now the third one that I'm going to talk about is the multi-pochette accessoire. Multi-pochette accessoire has been crazy popular in 2019 until 2020, which is the pandemic. And if I would have to relieve it, it was crazily selling during when we have a lockdown in Singapore. Yes, we are able to transact some transaction through a payment link during that time, but this multi-pochette accessoire, the stock has just been a lot because I think, you know, people couldn't go to the stores. So we're able to transact online and have it delivered to their house during that time. And yeah, it was just selling like pancakes, but because comparing to 2019, 2020 stocks just has boomed because I think they sent everything to Singapore as Singapore has a strong market and everyone just wants to get a hand of it. Maybe because of the 3-in-1 feature of it, you have the 2 small pouches and the coin purse. So I think it's truly worth it. Nowadays, to be honest, there is no direct replacement of the style. I think just overall, this style of a bag just is not in the spotlight anymore. So even if Louis Vuitton makes a few that is very similar, it didn't get as popular as it is back 4 years or 3 years ago. Now the next one that I'm going to talk about is might be something that will raise your eyebrows. And I'm talking about the Speedy 30. I am just talking about the Speedy 30 in particular and not the other size because I think size really matters when it comes to style and fashion. And since Speedy 20 has been launched in 2021, 30 and 25 has lost its popularity, and I think 25 is still okay, but now with the era of small bags, 30 just looks too big for a modern fashion. It's still a classic, it's still a timeless piece, it's still an iconic shape of Louis Vuitton. I'm just saying that when you wear 30 nowadays, it just looks too big for the current style that we have right now. It may be relevant again after 5-10 years, but now Speedy 30 is not even being inquired about in the selling floor. So and to be honest, it looks so bulky, especially for an Asian size in Singapore. Like for me, I wouldn't even carry it because of my height, and it just looks like it's already a traveling bag for me. I have 30 in a seasonal collection, but I only carry it as a handbag because once I carry it as a shoulder carry or a crossbody, it just doesn't look nice on me. So maybe it's just really the size. But if you have been looking for your first Louis Vuitton bag and you want it to be iconic, of course Speedy shape is still the best choice for you, but maybe you can go for a smaller size. There's no replacement for Speedy 30 because Speedy will always be in our DNA in Louis Vuitton. So you can go for a more quieter material, which is in leather, or you can go for a smaller size with a Speedy 20 or 25. I think I just repeated myself in there. Okay, the last one is also something that you would be shocked. And I'm talking about the Neverfull MM. I know a lot of you loves Neverfull MM for its practicality, but unfortunately, since On The Go MM has been launched in 2020, the shine of the spotlight of Neverfull MM has always been in the limelight. Did I say it correctly? Neverfull MM has always been in the limelight. So On The Go MM has been very popular or famous because of the Dior book tote as well. So Dior book tote, the one problem that clients are having with it is that it doesn't come to the strap. And Louis Vuitton created On The Go MM that looks like a Dior book tote but with a strap. So it's more practical for office people and for other people that are commuting and wants to have a free hand but wants to have a practical bag at the same time. But now in 2020, 2023, we have launched the Carry All PM, which is the #1 tote bag now in Louis Vuitton because of its versatility of how you're going to use it. You can use it as a crossbody or a shoulder carry, and most of the tote bags that you can use as a crossbody just look so bulky, but because of this slim shape of Carry All PM, you can use it as a crossbody without looking awkward. It just looks good even if you wear it as a crossbody or a shoulder carry. If you want to know more, there's a review over here. And yeah, Neverfull MM, I always recommend it because Neverfull MM, I always say that it's a must-have bag because you can wear it in all the journey you have in life as a student, as a mom, as a working girl. Everything can just fit inside, and it will never be full. Like, it's literally never full. However, one downside of it is just it's so uncomfortable on the shoulder because of its thin strap. Durability, size is all perfect except for the strap. I have one with me. I use it for my travels, but it's just so painful even without the laptop. Like, some girls use it for as a laptop bag in their office. I just carry my camera with me. It just hurts my shoulder so bad if I carry it for a long time. So not recommendable for shoulder carry, really. That's why it was taken over by Carry All, because of its thick strap. Thick strap is better for your shoulders. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut it short, and I hope you get something out of this video. At the end of the day, you have to listen to yourself. What is the best bag for you? And if you're dreaming about this bag, one of the 5 bags I mentioned is your dream bag, just please go ahead, try it in the store. See if it's suitable for your lifestyle and your wardrobe. At the end of the day, you're the one who's going to use it, and the only opinion that matters with your handbag is yourself. You can take a pinch of salt with what I'm saying with all my reviews and my opinion, but please listen to yourself and no one else, because investing in your luxury handbag is very important. I mean, it's very important that you make the right decision. All right, so it's getting late and I'm going to say goodbye now. I will see you in my next video. Hopefully there's going to be an interesting bag that I can make a review about, and so that I don't have to go through this top 5 videos. But if you're liking it, please comment down below. Your opinion really matters for me. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.